Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on another CSRF lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. This time it's a CSRF where token is not tied to user session. The lab's email change functionality is vulnerable. It uses tokens, but they aren't integrated in the site session handling system. Solve the lab, we need to use the exploit server to change the victim's email address, and we're given 2 accounts to do our tests. Sweet. All right, let's open the lab and get started. So let's look here and see where that falls. It's going to be here, and we've done the get. We can test these, but based on the description, it's going to be this one. So here we want my account. I want to log in as Wiener Peter. Other one is Carlos, right? Okay, so let's do new at email.com. We're going to go to our proxy, HTTP history, and look at the post right here. Send this to repeater. So we'll send it just so we have something to fall back on. We'll change. Well, we can try the without CSRF token in the post first. Send. Missing parameter. Okay. Let's do change request method. We'll send it with the CSRF, sure. Just to see, nope, that did not work. And we'll remove it. That did not work. So we verified, I didn't call this out, but no cookie or anything here, so it's not there. So we've got CSRF token in the form only. We tried a get. We tried a post without the token. And now we're trying to use our own CSRF token. So in order to do that, let's go back. Let's go to proxy. And we're going to get this, which has the CSRF token. So I'm going to send this to repeater. This is the get my account, right? So I'm going to send this. Perfect. And then I'm going to log out and log in as Carlos Montoya. My account, Carlos Montoya. Then I'm going to take, let's see, what do we got? We got a get here and a post here. So what if we use this post, which remember this was for Wiener, and proxied this one, and use the session token from here. So remember, this is when we're logged in as Carlos. This is Carlos's active session. So we go to repeater. We change this. And then we update the CSRF token with an active CSRF token from when we're logged in as Wiener. Hope that makes sense. So what we've done, we replaced the session token with the one from proxy repeater from being logged in as Carlos, which shows right here, along with the CSRF token of the email from Wiener. So I'm going to do new one here, and let's send that. Looks good. Let's, I'm going to send this to repeater. Remember, this is the get from Carlos. I'm going to send that, and we'll see what the email says. And it looks like we did get it changed. Woohoo! So we can do the same attack. We need to do it in code, though, because otherwise it'd be just too easy. Token not tied to user session. So vim token not tied to user session dot py. Again, we're gonna start with this one because it has almost everything we need. First thing we need to do is we need to log in as our account, which in this case can be Wiener. Okay, so let's mark this down. Log in as Wiener. We need, once we're logged in, we need to get the CSRF token from that form in my account. Okay, once we have the CSRF token, then we're going to submit our payload. So submit payload to exploit server. In the payload, we're going to change the CSRF token, which will be an input here, to the value that we got here. And then we're going to deliver that to our victim. So they'll have a valid CSRF token. They'll use their session token, which will change the email to the value that we want. Sweet. So let's implement this. Log in as Wiener. Don't we have a blog? I think it's in blog. Nope. Site. Log in. There we go. Username and password. So we want blog.login. This will be Wiener Peter. And I believe we get the response back. Let's check that. Well, that's lame. We don't return it. Oh, no, we do. No. If response. Okay, so we don't get return the response, which is lame. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make this change, return resp. And we'll only do that, well, we'll do it either way. Successful or not, that's fine. And I'm not sure if we're going to get back a 3.0. Well, we shouldn't get a 3.02. We should get the My Account page, which will have the form to change email. But let's just make sure by print resp.text here and comment everything else out. Let's do Python token not tied to user session. Go here and go here. Copy. Boom, boom. None type has no. Okay, so we didn't do something right. And this is in, oh, the session. You know what? I gotta fix that. I'm gonna do it right now. This is in the site. Login. So getting login page. If no proxy, I'm gonna do I want it to remain compatible? I'm gonna say no. It's not gonna work. So this change is gonna be a breaking change for the past scripts. Oh well, I'll deal with that. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do request.get. Did we not have? Did I requests? Here and requests.get here. Boom, boom, boom. That's fine. This gets the CSRF token. What we also need is the session token. So session token. So this, because we use session, it means that the Python request library is going to reuse any tokens received along the way for every new request. Since we're no longer using sessions, that capability is no longer available. So we need to do it manually. So I'm going to do session token equals response.cookies.get, and this should be named session. That'll be our session token. And then as we do the request, we need to provide it. So I'm going to do cookies equals, and then name it the same as it's been named, and call it session token. So this is manually providing or setting up the cookies dictionary. And now when I send this request here and the one below it, I need to make sure to provide that cookies and do the same here. Cookies. Perfect. All right. Oh no, I need to change self.session.post to requests.post, and same here. There we go. Now this login should no longer require freaking session, and this error will not happen. We should get, so here's the My Account page with the CSRF token. So let's grab that, and we already have, since we are looking at this, we already have pretty much exactly what we want here. Let's make sure this is correct. So we need to import RE. The name is CSRF value. That's the capture group. Perfect. Found CSRF token. Sweet. Now we don't need this. So this is our comment for this. We got the CSRF token. Now we need to submit the payload. Let's define our payload here. And remember, we need another input box, which we can copy this whole thing from here, but we don't want it to be a static CSRF value. We want it to be CSRF token, and then when it gets interpolated, it'll be replaced with the value we found here. Perfect. Yeah, I'm thinking that's it. Should be all we need. Let's run this. Get this solved. So this is getting the CSRF value from Carlos, submitting the payload with that CSRF value. Lab is solved. Woo! Where's our banner? Come on. There we go. Sweet. So this did work. And just to recap, we logged in as a known account. We got the CSRF value from the form, so a valid CSRF token. And then we use that in our exploit as the CSRF token that gets sent to the victim. The victim will provide their session token, which tells the application who's performing this action. The application checks that they have a valid CSRF token. Of course it is. It's just not tied to the session, which is, should be done. and then it gets submitted. So very cool. That's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.